When I have no money, but I want to eat something really tasty, this is my go-to recipe. Let's start off by adding 900 grams of diced, unpeeled potatoes to a pot. You do not have to remove the peel for this recipe. Go ahead and cover with boiling water, and then we're going to turn the heat on to medium to cook these potatoes. After a few minutes, turn off the heat and we can go ahead and drain the water. Now in a hot pan, add 1 tablespoon of butter. Make sure you melt that butter well. The butter is just going to add so much flavor to our recipe. Then we're going to add in 2 crushed garlic cloves. Fry that garlic well. After our garlic is sauteed, we can go ahead and add those potatoes that we just cooked. Just add them right on top of the garlic and butter. This potato recipe is so delicious. Now we want to fry these potatoes over a medium heat for a few minutes. Now you don't need to make these potatoes too soft or too hard, just something in between. This is what our potatoes should look like. We want to mix these well until they're a nice golden brown color. All right, after 5 minutes, it's time to add the rest of our ingredients. Go ahead and just set this aside for a moment. Now in the same pan, I'm going to add in 1 chopped white onion. You can add a bit more oil to the pan if you need to. I'm also going to add in 1 chopped tomato, and it's time to season. I'm going to start with a spoonful of coriander powder, some black pepper, and let's saute all of this really well. Now, this recipe is quick, it's easy, and it is super cheap. You only need a few minutes and a few ingredients, and honestly, you have such a perfect dish. If you don't want to spend a lot on expensive ingredients, then this is the perfect recipe for you. Not only is it easy, but it tastes so good. Seasoned potatoes are just so perfect, and you only need a few ingredients. Once finished, go ahead and cover, and we're going to cook this for a few more minutes until the tomatoes release some of its juices. Cover up to speed up the process. Now you can cook this on a low heat as well. All right, this is the result that we're looking for. When it reaches this point, add those potatoes on top and just mix everything together really well. Oh man, I am starving and this smells so incredible. Give it a good mix. At this stage, we're going to add in 100 grams of cream. Add it right on top of the potatoes and the tomatoes. And make sure you give that a good stir. And of course, let's add some parsley to taste. Now we're going to cook this for a few minutes until the sauce is nice and thick. All right, you can now turn off the heat and you're done. It's time to enjoy this. I cannot wait to dig in. Enjoy.